Good morning, children. This video is for anyone who's working in the Pharaoh group. Before we start our learning for today, every day now we're going to have a starter. So today we've got a fluent in 5. Before you do what I tell you to do, just please listen to the instructions. In a minute, I'm going to ask you to pause the video. When you've paused the video, write down the questions, work out the questions. It can take as long as you want. Once you've answered all the questions or attempted them, please press play on the video again. And then when the answers show up, press pause. Self-mark your work yourself. And then once you've checked your answers, if you do have any incorrect ones, you can go back and try them again, or you can leave it and then come back to it later. So pause the video now. Okay, here are your answers. So pause the video. Okay, so we're going to start our learning for this week. This week, children, we are going to be using a formal written method for division. Now today, we are going to be looking at dividing three-digit and four-digit numbers by a single digit. And I'm going to use a method called the bus stop method. Now, the first question we're going to be given is, I'm going to write it out as a calculation, 546 divided by 3. Now we're going to call this the bus stop method because it looks like we're putting numbers into a bus stop. So the first thing we want to do is draw these lines. So one line up there and 3 across. The reason why we've got 3 across is because we've got a 3-digit number. Now inside the bus stop, we're going to put our 3-digit number, so 546. And to the left, we're going to put the number that we're dividing by, our divisor. Now we've got, what we're going to do is we're going to break it down step by step to work out this answer. So the first point we need to do is we need to work out how many 3s go into this number here. So if we were to use just some counters just to quickly demonstrate, we've got 5 counters here. We need to see how many groups of 3 we can get out of this 5. So we've got 1, 2, 3. That's one group. And then we've only got 2 here. So we can only get one group of 3. So 1 goes above our 5. Now, the 2 that we have remaining, we can't just leave them. We need to carry them across. So our 2 goes in front of our 4. So now this says 24. Now what we want to do is see how many 3s go into 24. Now we could use counters, but obviously 24 is going to be a lot of counting. So let's see if we can do it in our head. 24 divided by 3. Now, if we're very good at our tables, we will know that 24 is exactly divisible by 3. 24 divided by 3 equals 8. So we put the 8 above the 24. Now because we've got nothing remaining, we just leave this number here as it is. So we see how many 3s go into 6. So 3, 6, so that's 2 lots of 3. So 546 divided by 3 is 182. Now we're going to do another example using a 3-digit number. So we're going to have the question 328 divided by 4. So we're going to draw out our bus stop again. Now, as we pointed out in the first example, it's a 3-digit number. So we need to have, this needs to go 3 digits, 3 boxes across. We put the number, that our whole number that we're dividing by, into the box, and then the divisor we put to the left hand side. Now what we've got here, children, is we've got our first question says, how many 4s go into 3? Now 4 is greater than 3, so we cannot divide 4 into 3, so we must put a 0. That's fine. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put our, I like to cross this off so I know that we've used it here, and put the 3 in front of the 2. Now we've got 32. Now again, we can, if you're very good at your tables, we can use our our times table knowledge to help us. So what is 32 divided by 4? If you don't, you can get a multiplication square. You go to your 4 times table, and what we want to do is we want to keep going across until we find the number 32, which is here. And then I'm going to go up all the way, and this will tell me what number, how many 4s going to 32, and the answer is 8. So 32, how many 4s going to 32? 8. How many 4s going to 8? 4, 8. So we've got 2 lots of 4. So our answer is 82. Now we're going to try something a bit more. Now we're going to do a 4-digit number. It's the same principle as beforehand, but we're just adding an extra digit in. So our question is 2075 divided by 5. So again, we're going to draw a bus stop. Remember this time, because we've got a 4-digit number, we need to draw 4 digits across. So we put 2075. Make sure we've got that 0 in there because that's our placeholder. So how many 5s going to 2? 5 is greater than 2, so we cannot. So we're going to put a 0 here and carry our 2 across. How many 5s going to 20? 5, 10, 15, 20. 4. We've got nothing to carry over because 20 can be divided equally by 5. So how many 5s going to 7? Well, we can use our counters this time because it's quite a small number. So I've got 7 counters here. Group of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got one group there. As you can see, I've got 2 remaining. That cannot make 5. So we know we've got one group, but we've got 2 remaining. We must carry that across. How many 5s going to 25? So let's do our 5 times table. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. The answer is 5. So 2075 divided by 5 equals 415. We'll do one more example and then I'll let you crack on with the work. We've got 9,408 divided by 6. Again, 4-digit number, must. Make sure we draw 4 lines across. We've got, and our 6 on the outside. Going to do this using just our mental method, our mental arithmetic. So we're not going to use any counters to help us. So 6 goes into 9. 6 goes into 9 once. And then we have 3 remaining. So we put a 1 here and we put a 3 in front of the 4. 6 goes into 34 5 times. 6 times 5 is 30. We can't go higher than that because the next multiplication would be 36 and we've only got 34. So 6 times 5 equals 30. We've got 4 remaining. 6 times, how many 6 going to 40? The answer is 6. Because 6 times 6 is 36 and we will have 4 remaining. So we carry that 4 across. How many 6s into 48? 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48. The answer is 8. For that, and our total answer is 1,568. So 9,408 divided by 6 equals 1,568. Now you can make a start on your task for today. Have a go. There are plenty of examples for you to keep practicing, and so best of luck.